Okay, so another common question that I get is, or I guess more of a problem, is Nicole, he won't eat breakfast. She won't eat breakfast. No matter how hard I try, I can't get my kid to eat breakfast. And so I love this topic because I was that high school athlete back in the day. I remember watching my brother eat breakfast and thinking, I don't know how he does it. Because I woke up and I just did not have a stomach for breakfast. Like some people describe, like they have almost like a gagging feeling, or you feel like you're gonna gag if you eat. And I was one of those. And I don't know when I decided at that age that I thought breakfast was important, but I think maybe I just realized I was reading a lot. I was into nutrition. Like I decided to study it, right? I guess I just decided I needed to change it. So I started eating like a half a banana and eventually grew to love breakfast. And now if I like go on vacation with friends or I stay the night somewhere, I wake up and I'm so hungry. Like, I mean, obviously that was, I don't know, 15 years ago, maybe more, that I like felt that way and really struggled to have breakfast. But now I wake up and I can't wait to eat breakfast. And so, and I've worked with a lot of athletes who have been the same way since then. So breakfast is really important and we always hear it. And, like, I think when high school athletes get into college and start to have more of a different routine, the time that they have breakfast may change. And sometimes I just like to call breakfast like the first meal of the day. And for some college athletes, that is at 11 or 12. And you know what? It's okay because their classes, they don't have to get up early, some of them. Their classes are later in the afternoon. Their schedules arranged where they can do that. And I think that's okay. But in high school, it's a little trickier because everyone starts at the same time. And so it's a really good habit to get up and have breakfast. I'm going to go over 4 problems that not having breakfast does cause. You probably noticed this. And then I'm going to talk about a tip I have for getting in the habit of having breakfast. So take it from experience. Here we go. So number 1, poor concentration. Obviously, like for high school, like we have breakfast, then we go to school, and we really might not have any training or exercise until after school. So it's really important that we're able to concentrate during school. And so your brain actually runs on glucose, which is a molecule that all carbohydrates become. So when you have a really good breakfast, you are not only fueling your body and you're able to move and breathe, but you're also fueling your brain. You're able to think more clearly, make better decisions, retain knowledge. These are all benefits to having breakfast. The other problem with breakfast is that if you are an athlete that has to work out before school, which is the case for some sports. I have a client now who is voluntarily getting up to work out because he says it just feels better. And I'm really proud of him for doing that. He's 16, he's doing that. That's awesome. So if you do work out in the morning and you skip breakfast, or we're kind of getting into like the pre-workout breakfast, but like you wake up and you need to eat something before you work out, because without it, you could actually be utilizing the protein from your muscles to fuel your workout. Because think about it. Most athletes, they probably finish eating around dinner time. They might have a snack around 8 or 9. Then they go to bed, and then maybe they wake up at 6:30 or 7. Let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's almost 8 to 9, 7 to 9 hours that they are not giving their bodies anything. So they're fasted. So when they wake up and work out, they don't have any nutrients to use in their bloodstream, and they're actually pulling it from their muscles, which is the opposite of why we work out. Like we work out to build muscle, to adapt, to improve our technique. And like if you don't have fuel, you cannot do that effectively. The other thing about not having breakfast is that you miss out on energy for the entire day. So if you're someone who's trying to gain weight and you miss breakfast, you miss the whole opportunity for 600 to 700 calories for the whole day. And I mean, that's just one meal that you could easily have, contributing to your daily energy, that is going to not only like help you with weight gain, but it's going to help fuel that day. Imagine if you went into practice or you went into a game with 700 more calories in your system by eating breakfast. And I mean, 700 is a lot, like, don't get me wrong. But I'm saying that like a meal versus nothing. I mean, zero from, 400 to 700 calories, however big your breakfast is, like that's a really big difference. You will not reach your body composition goals not having breakfast. And then finally, poor blood sugar management. So by eating, you are giving your body things to metabolize, things to work on. And if you skip meals, you are more likely to have cravings for sweet things and fatty things later in the evening because your body's deprived. So those are 4 reasons why you need to eat breakfast, and I hope it was convincing. If it was, comment below. And if you're really excited to tell your kid that's great. I want to know how they react to it. And so poor concentration. These are the 4 problems that not having breakfast can cause. Poor concentration during class, poor utilization of nutrients when you work out. You actually could pull protein from your muscles to fuel your workout, which is counterintuitive. You miss out on energy for the entire day. So whatever your body composition goals are, skipping breakfast will not help. And also poor blood sugar management and causing cravings later in the day. And so not to worry, I've got a tip here to kind of help your son or daughter transition. And so I want to start by saying that your kid does not have to wake up and have a full-fledged breakfast with bacon, eggs, toast, fruit. Like, that would be great. That would be awesome. Like, sometime maybe in the future when they've gotten used to eating breakfast. But I would recommend starting really small, something that's going to be easily digestible, that's going to have some calories. And generally when I think of something that's easily digestible and going to provide calories, I think of carbohydrates. So, I mean, yes, we know at all our meals we need to have carbs, protein, fat, fruit, vegetables. But when we're starting out, I think if you can have a glass of juice, a smoothie, a piece of toast with jelly on it, with peanut butter if they'll do it, a bowl of cereal, dry cereal, half a banana, like how I started. Those are all really good ways to start. And whether you're an athlete or not, that's like a really good way to just cue yourself to feel hungry in the morning. I'm telling you, if you do that, you're going to start to feel hungry. You're going to train your body to want to eat. And you will notice a difference once you get in the habit of it and you have that one day where you sleep in or you just didn't have time to eat or nothing sounded good. You will notice a difference in your energy levels during the day. So that is my tip for you. Don't go all in and have a big breakfast where you feel like you're going to throw up, but start small. Start with a banana. Start with half a banana. Maybe it's a piece of whole wheat toast with jelly. Start small and stick with that and have patience with your son or daughter. I know you may want them to eat and you know what's best for them, of course, but just have a little patience and just encourage them to have this one thing every day for a while and just see what happens. I would give it a few weeks and then, we can increase it in another few weeks. So that is my tip for you. If you have any questions, comment below. I'd love to help you answer them. Thanks for watching.